welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are new here, my name is Fritz. Before we start, I just want to greet everyone a happy new year and a happy new decade. I know it's super late and the first month is already finished. It's really quick. And I am happy to share with you all a good news that I received at the start of the year. I think it's been already a month now. I've changed my status. So from being single, I am now married. Aww. Just kidding. So we're not going to talk about relationship status. I know it's the second month of the year, month of love, but we're not going to talk about that. As you have read on the title of this video, it says the ILR application. So yes, I have recently changed my immigration status here in the UK as a leave to remain status. So we're gonna dive into more details. Right, so before we begin, I just want to make things clear here that I am not a immigration counselor, immigration lawyer, or whatever you call it. I'm just an ordinary non-European national who happens to have worked and lived here in the UK for 5 years and who happens to have gone through the ILR application process. Okay, is that clear? You at the back, I can't hear you, is that clear? Yes, good. So, I am going to lay out my timeline. Lay up, get laid. What? Yes, you read it right from the thumbnail. I got my ILR decision in less than 2 hours. It is not a clickbait, mate. It's true. So, let's begin when I first arrived here in the UK. Can you guess? When was that? Yes, you're right. It's 5 years ago. So that's gonna be our magic number for this video, 5 years. Because that's the main requirement for you to apply for an ILR settlement. So the exact date was the 22nd of January 2015. Wait, Fritz.
And the Oscar goes to...
And the Oscar goes to...
And the Oscar goes to...
You said that you got your ILR decision on the 8th of January. So that was before you even reached the 5 years. How come? Yes, that's true. Hence, I'm doing this video to lay out my timeline, and we'll get through that, and I'm gonna explain it more further when we get through that timeline. Alright? So I came here in the UK with a Tier 2 General Visa, which basically means a working visa. So I was offered a job by a UK employer for a 3-year contract. Fast forward to when the 3-year contract is about to end. I got my extension for another 3 years contract on the 13th of February 2018, I guess, yes. Fast forward to 4 years, 2019. Maybe the first quarter of 2019, I started reading about this indefinite leave to remain, just getting a grasp of what to expect and what to do, but not really taking it seriously. So I got into the business more in depth, maybe around October or November of 2019. During these times, I was actually thinking of delaying my application for about 2 to 3 months, but I just thought, why the delay? So that's it. I decided to apply as early as I can, and I got bored, so I started my application. So November 2019, so aside from the magic number 5 years, what I think that's the most challenging and hard requirement for this ILR application is the life in the UK test, or the LETO test, because you really need to prepare and there's a lot of memorization to do. So 24th of November, 6:28 p.m. Guys, you need to be critical about this. If you want to really pass your exam, you have to have booked your exam at the exact time of 6:28 p.m. So I sat the exam on the 9th of December at 1:15 p.m. and landed successful. Landed. If you really wanted to pass your exam,
yes we can. Yes we can.
I am going to do a separate video for tips on preparing and passing the LITOC test. Do you like that? So subscribe now. So back to the topic. Now, to answer your question, why I had my ILR decision before I even reached that magic number 5 years, that is because you can start your application 28 days before you even reach that 5 years. Here is the evidence. So this is a PDF file from gov.uk. There you go. So calculating a specified continuous period. So applicants can submit a settlement application up to 28 days before they would reach the end of the specified period. So that's it. That's the evidence. But I did not exactly follow that 28 days. Why? Because, hey Siri, what is 28 days before the 22nd of January 2020?
It was Wednesday, the 25th of December 2019, Christmas Day.
Right, exactly. Thank you, Siri. You're really handy.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye for now.
28 days prior to my 5 years here in the UK was the Christmas day. So it's a bank holiday, and you know, if it's bank holiday, all the offices are closed. But I don't know online actually. You know, December is a busy month, like a lot of Christmas parties, get-togethers, and you need to prepare, of course, for those get-togethers. And then came New Year, and of course, on top of that, I still had to work. So yeah, busy. But during those days, I managed to squeeze in time to collect or gather those supporting documents that I could show for my ILR application. And I started emailing my employer, the recruitment. So yeah, don't waste time, right? So 2nd of January 2020, so the day right after the New Year's Day,
Happy New Year!
I registered with the UK visas and immigration, and I started filling in the online application form. And it took me like about 2 days to complete this form because some of the information are on the letters that I requested from my employer, which I haven't even received it yet when I started my application. So on the 4th of January, I completed the form and booked my appointment with the UK Visa and Citizenship Application Services for my biometrics and the scanning of all my supporting documents. I had my appointment on the 8th of January 2020. So I went to London for my appointment. Like, I arrived in the service point at around 11:30. Had my biometrics and photo taken and my documents scanned at 12ish. And after that, I stayed in the lounge for like a couple of minutes, like 15 minutes maybe. Had a hot chocolate and some crackers. Then I went to Jollibee, of course, to have my lunch. Then I thought maybe I could check my email just to confirm if the Home Office already received all the documents that's been scanned. And to my surprise, yes, poof, it became Coco Crunch. There's an email from the Home Office So when I open it, it says your application has been decided and it's successful. It's like that. So I'm just gonna show you a screenshot of that email. So that's around, I think, 1:30 in the afternoon. So that's less than 2 hours, right? When I arrived at the service point, I had my documents scanned. So just to summarize my ILR application timeline, I arrived here 22nd of January 2015, finished my contract after 3 years, had it renewed on the 13th of February 2018, booked my LITUC test on the 29th of November, sat the exam on the 9th of December, had the result the same day, and then I started my online application on the 2nd of January. But I started collecting all the documents December, and yes, finished filling in the online application form on the 4th of January and had my appointment on the 8th at 12 noon and got my ILR decision on the same day at 1:30 p.m. So that's all it, guys. That's my ILR application timeline, and I hope it serves the purpose of this video. So if you have any questions regarding this ILR application, you are all free to write a comment or put all your questions in the comment section down below, and I will try my best to answer all those questions. On my next video, I am going to discuss to you guys the supporting documents that I submitted for my ILR application. Yes. Stay connected with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also click the notification bell so you get notified when I upload my next videos. And if you want, you can also follow me or connect with me on my Instagram account. So that's here, I'm gonna put it here, that's @fritz.sng. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you on my next videos. Bye.